Welcome back to All Things ETH. I'm going through my $69,000 in 2024 airdrop update. We've had a lot of info this week. We had a couple of the protocols push back their airdrop dates, so let's get on into this information, guys. All right, there are at least 3 or 4 big ones on the horizon. Let's go over those real quickly. Friendtech in particular was supposed to drop today. They just announced on Twitter that they're going to be dropping at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday, so we have about 4 days, depending on where you live, more to wait on that one. And so we're going to patiently wait, but it does sound like they're going to drop on that date though, all of the friends. So let's actually jump into X and show you that specific tweet, because I think it's really important to be specific on this one. They did allude to actually dropping your friend airdrop. So many of you have requested a way to share your friend airdrop with key holders when you claim. We think this is a great idea. We'll need some more time to make this happen. So we're moving the launch to this Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific. So, and then on top of that, they're letting you mint this Zora NFT if you'd like to. It's nice to know that we will get a friend airdrop specifically on that date though, so that's huge. That was not confirmed until today, so that's going to be great. Not sure if that's going to be a full drop or if they're going to have us vest any of them. Still not sure if it's going to be 1-to-1 points to tokens, obviously, but that is the assumption as of right now. Let's get back into the spreadsheet here. So I do have 10,360 points there, hoping that that drops point for friend token. So I'd have 10,360 friend tokens, which at the current price, both on, let's look up Hyperliquid. On Whales Market, we've seen everything from $1 all the way up to about 570 per. So Hyperliquid, as of the other day, looks like friend is currently trading at about 535 on Hyperliquid right now. Has been as high as around $6 or just over $6. So we're bullish on that, guys. In fact, it's been even higher than that. So we could see a pretty significant pump on that if that happens. But right now, we're getting some volatility as the announcements are coming out. So let's get back into the spreadsheet. Otherwise, on the top of this list here, I do think ZK Sync and Layer 0 will be happening in the next month, probably in May. Both are confirmed. At least Layer 0 is confirmed for before June 1st, so that's huge. ZK Sync has been hinting for the last month and a half about decentralization, which means the token is coming soon. Mode has been talking about late April 24, so could be happening really, really shortly. I've got 21,000 points in the Mode airdrop on my main wallet, and that should be happening soon. Now, Avo is unlocking all of their tokens on the 15th, I believe. They made an announcement there, kind of hinted at an announcement, so not confirmed specifically, but it looks like May 15th will be the unlock. Scroll, I'm looking towards the end of the year, but that's going to be the next big one that we should focus on, guys, as we're getting some of these drops this month. Zora, not sure. Mantle is all about ecosystem drops, so be sure to be farming all the ecosystems in Mantle. I'm specifically farming Aurelius Phi, and I think I'm going to be adding more to Minty as well, as I think they'll do a token drop at some point. Let's see, Orbiter and Bungie and Jumper are all to be determined. Hopefully we'll see them before the summer starts, but I have a feeling it might be a little bit later. Now, EIGEN, some huge speculation, guys, that they might actually drop tomorrow or at least sometime this week. We did get a new calculator from the Mantle team, so we have an METH calculator, guys. Go to meth.mantle.xyz/dashboard and then connect your wallet, and you get this dashboard. I was able to find out that I do have over 10,000 total points in EigenLayer points daily, making about 219 with the deposit of about 6 ETH in Mantle ETH there, so that's huge, and so nice to be able to calculate that for the first time. They just launched this as of this morning, from what I understand. So we asked yesterday, and they provided today, which was awesome. They said soon yesterday, and I was really impressed that they got it out really quickly. So EigenLayer could be happening this week. Not 100%, obviously this is all speculation, but a lot of people are speculating that it could happen. very shortly. Now, EIGEN could be massive. I think Whales Market has this at about 15. Let's see if Hyperliquid has EIGEN as well. I don't know if they do. It looks like it's too early for EIGEN to be on Hyperliquid, but let's look on Whales Market. I think I've seen that here. Let's look here. We have Kelp, we have Renzo, Zero Lens, a note on that in a second. Yeah, EIGEN points are selling for about 15 cents per, and that lines up pretty well with the KEP token from the Kelp DAO. KEP is a placeholder for the EIGEN airdrop, so that's trading at about 15 cents right now, if you're familiar with that. So I do think that could jump much higher as the token drops, but that's the pre-launch factor right now. So 15 cents per EIGEN, that's what I'm going to be calculating on. That puts me at all of my EIGEN points together at about $1,500, maybe up to $1,800 depending on the price of the EIGEN token drop. On Renzo, I'm making a significant amount as well, as I do have quite a bit of Renzo staked ETH as well on the Mantle network in particular. So and also in Mode, to be honest. So let's actually look at that real quick. Let's see, my portfolio does not say where this is at, but season 1, I did make 2,500 points in season 1 of the Renzo drop, and 1,847 EIGEN points. So that will be happening this week as well. It should be tomorrow, guys, the Renzo drop actually. Hoping that 2,500 points turns into some tokens for me. Not a huge allocation. I do expect maybe about $500 worth of Renzo points, so that does actually add up to more than I expected here. I only expected to get about 250, but I have doubled down on this position since the EtherFi drop, and so I'm hoping to get closer to $500 for the Renzo drop. Back up to EIGEN though, this could be as high as $1,800 if we drop at 15 cents per token, and that's my current goal right now. So I estimated $1,000, and hopefully we see a drop soon. And if that does happen, I should make at least $1,000. That was a pretty conservative estimate. I think all of these have been relatively conservative, especially Friendtech, EIGEN and below. Now some of these are a little high. I didn't make quite as much as I thought on the Avo airdrop. Now I did roll a lot of the Avo airdrop into the staking, or all of my ribbon tokens into staking, so I will make more than this at launch or at unlock, so I'm excited about that. But in general, I'm trying to underestimate or under-promise and over-deliver on this for you guys. So anyway, let's move on to others. Hyperlane could be Q2 24. Not for sure on that, but it's likely since Polyhedra and W have already dropped this year, and also with layer 0 confirmed for before June. So Q2, I do think Polyhedra will want to drop at the same time or not sooner. D-Bridge, same thing. I hope that they drop before Q2 is over, but that's speculation at this point. I do have quite a few points there, and I'm going to keep putting more transactions on D-Bridge, as it is one of my favorite bridges right now. Kelp DAO, I've got a lot of Kelp points, or Kelp miles. Unfortunately, I did roll all of my Kelp staked ETH, or restaked ETH, into the Pendle PT. So I took I forfeited a lot of my points that I was going to make. I did make these 390,000 Kelp miles, but I'm not accumulating Kelp miles anymore, and I'm just got that PT ETH on Pendle worth of tokens, so I'm actually gaining more ETH out of that transaction, and I do have to wait until June for that to mature. Rabby, no change. Crystal and Aperture, I'm farming like crazy, guys. I do hope to stay at the top of the leaderboard for Crystal. I'm in the top like 250 for that. And then Aperture, I'm just trying to grow as fast as possible. Now do note that both of these require a referral code, so do use these. I'll link this. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below for the spreadsheet so you can take advantage of those referral codes, guys. if you're a yield farmer like myself, I highly recommend Crystal and Aperture. Both have been fantastic tools for yield farming. Phantom is speculation. Superform also. Dimension already dropped. Avail should be dropping really soon, guys. And I did hear that NIM, as of a couple days ago, now announced that tomorrow is very likely. I believe May 1 was on Twitter the other day for that. Now, Zero Lend, I'm going to skip to because they did announce that they're pushing their airdrop to next week. I can't remember if it was 5.6 or 5.7, so we're going to leave it at 5.7. I do have quite a few points there, over 2 million points for the Zero Lend airdrop, and that's in... There's two different types of points for that. They have the zero gravity campaign as well as the early zero tokens. And so I believe this is only in the zero gravity points. And I do think I have additional early zero, but I'm still only expecting, $250 to $300 in this one. I'll update that when that does drop next week. Aurelius, we're mining salt right now, which will, salts are the points that will turn into their AU or gold token when they drop that. Renzo, like I said, will drop tomorrow, I believe, 4:30. So it's 4:29 when I'm recording this video, 4:30 being tomorrow, and then 5:1 will be a massive drop. So we have Renzo for sure this week, unless they push like Friendtech did. Friendtech will be at the end of this week. I think that's going to move to 5.2 now. And then we have for sure, what was the other ones that were for sure? We have NIM. I believe NIM will now be on 5.1. And then Zero Land is next week. So Renzo for sure, Friendtech for sure, and a NIM for sure. And we could have EigenLayer this week. We could have Ionic this week on Mode. We could have, that's a new one that just announced today that they're coming soon. Mode is coming soon. Their I believe season 1 has been taken a snapshot of. We'll see there. So much going on, guys. A lot to be excited about this week. I will update you about Friendtech on Thursday when that drops. I promise a video on Thursday for that for sure. After 10:30 a.m. I want to cover all things Friendtech, the new application, the airdrop, and how it's all going. That is going to be probably the biggest one for me this year, with 10,000 points and the potential to be at $5 plus on that token, guys. That's a $50,000 payout. I did spend, for full transparency, guys, I did put 8.5 ETH into the Friendtech application. I still have 2.5 based on current key prices. Now, if I sold out all of that, I'd probably only walk away with 2 ETH left over. But I'm hoping to recoup right away. I do intend to sell enough of my airdrop to recoup the 5.5 ETH that I have essentially burned in the process, and then hold the rest of the airdrop. So probably selling half if we hit somewhere in the neighborhood of $5.5 to $6 on that airdrop, and then I'm going to hold the rest and farm it, as I do think there's going to be some token farming inside of the Friendtech application. So look forward to that video, guys. Looking forward to clarity on Mode. I might be able to cover that later this week if I get a chance. If I hear anything new, I'll let you know. And it's just going to be a huge week and month in May in particular for airdrops, guys, as I think people are going to, or applications in particular, are probably going to take a break for the summer and then come back strong in September, October as we resume this bull run, guys. I think the next 3 months could be a little slow after this airdrop season, and then we'll be farming Scroll, we'll be farming Linea. I'm already farming Linea with Renzo in particular on Nile Exchange. So Nile could have an airdrop. Not super likely since they're part of the Ramses ecosystem, but Aurelius will, and they're partnered with the Ramses ecosystem. That's on Mantle. We've got other things. Zero Land does have their portion on both ZK Sync and on Linea, guys. So I'm adding more tokens or more liquidity to ZeroLend to take as much advantage of that their season 1 drop as well. So gosh, there's so much to talk about, guys. I'm going to end the video right here because we'll have more information later this week. But have a great week. It's going to be a great one, and next week as well. Enjoy, guys. I hope you've been farming with me for a lot. And if you haven't yet, jump into the description below for some content, this spreadsheet, as well as other information about what I'm up to. And I hope you can join the experience with me as we earn together. Have a great day, and God bless.